Hey, what's up, guys? Been a while since I've gotten anything out to you guys. Sorry, but it is Christmas time, so I've been getting things prepared for Christmas. Anyways, got an interesting one here, and I've never seen anything like this before. And so bear with me if I'm trying to figure this out. So, I'm gonna be trying to figure it out as I'm reading it. So, it says here, here is my story. I am not going to share our names as we are both on social media. Okay, we could have just used fake names, but I understand that, My most current girlfriend and I met in '09 through a Craigslist ad. Craigslist? Is there even dating on Craigslist? Haven't checked it. Sketchy, I know. She said she was on Facebook, but I went to Facebook, I looked for her. I couldn't find her. Turned out she was using a guy's name. Yeah, I know, weird, eh? But, however, this is what happens. Wait a second. So this girl didn't have her own account using some other dude's name? Like, I would be pretty sketchy about that too, thinking, am I being scammed here? Or is this girl just trying to cheat on her current guy? You know what I mean? But then why would she reach out to another guy using her man's account? That just would, ask for a broken relationship kind of thing. Anyways, it goes on. The guy's account she was using was her friend's account. Roommate for years. They used to date. Living together, they used to date. Interesting scenario here. I would say. What do you guys say? I still had a hard time believing this because it looked like catfishing. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. She's reaching out from a dude's account, just like a dude's do that. Wow, yeah, that definitely looked like catfishing. At this time, Facebook Messenger wasn't around. She wanted to prove that she is a real deal, so we exchanged numbers. Turns out she is real. Hey, well, that's a plus, man. Being a real thing, that is very rare, without being able to see a video chat, whatever, like this day and age. Back in '09, I don't think they had video chat back then. They didn't have that implemented into the app yet. But hey, if that worked out, great. Switching phone numbers is always a big thing. The ones that I don't trust with that are the ones where you say, hey, let's swap numbers, and they're like, oh, I don't know, I got a headache. You guys get the idea. So we made a first date and met at a bus loop. Okay, well, it's in the public, so that's good. You both can feel good about that, right? From there, we went to a restaurant to talk. I did most of the talking as I had a lot to share about previous experiences. Oh, gosh, man, it's just like most guys do. She would tell me that she can't believe that so many females would be bitches and do that kind of stuff. If she isn't happy, leave. She said that she could never do such a thing. Really? Really? Because last time I checked, every single person that says stuff like that are the ones that freaking do it. Like seriously. At least most do that. So I haven't met one yet that would say that and actually follows through with what she's gonna do. So in the back of their mind, they know what they're gonna do. They just wait for that timing, right? So 3 months in, we started dating. 2 weeks after that, we slept together for the first time. And I am telling you that it felt good knowing that there was feelings being felt from both of us. Well, hey, if it's working out by then, just 3 months in, if you guys feel that you know each other well enough and that happened, hey, kudos to you, man. And like I always say, get as much as you can when you can, because after all, life is too damn short. Fast forward 4 months, and she got me to move in with her. Her roommate was sketchy about it. I didn't blame him. We barely knew each other. Okay, well, that's about what 7 months in moving in together. That honestly, man, that is very fast. Um, but if she felt that it was the right move, depending on the situation at hand, then hey, what the hell, right? But I don't blame the roommate at all. Number one, you said that he's her ex, but yet they're only friends. Now, the question is what kind of person is he? Okay, why is he just a friend now if they're living together? Right? It's weird. The first year was rough as I have a different personality than her. Her friends and her best friend and her family. Okay, understandable. That same year, I met the parents, and there was bad vibes right away. They didn't like me from right from the minute they met me. But why? Why are these kind of people that were judgmental? Where one of those things to where, hey, you're dating my daughter. Who the hell are you? Like, it just, that's weird. Okay, like it just doesn't make any sense. Why would they judge you right away? What kind of demeanor did you give off? What did you do in order to make them think that you were not the person who you say you are? You know what I mean? Like, did they give you a reason? Why did they judge you right off the bat without giving you an opportunity? Right? So, yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me why a family would do that. Yeah, the first year, our sex life was great. It was weekly. Can't complain about that. But she was under a ton of stress as her parents kept nagging her to leave me, saying that I am not worth her time and effort. That hurt as I was doing my best. Yeah, that happens a lot, man, with where parents and, family just, they all get in the way and try and tell the one person because, maybe they're too gullible or too nice, naive. Who the hell knows, right? And they think that she's doing a bad job with finding the kind of guy that she really wants to spend her time with, right? So, and if you're putting your best effort in to make her happy, it's out of your control. You have to let her make the decisions and the control for herself, right? And if she can't do it, that's where decisions have to be made, man. Do the family make the decisions or does she? 2 years in, well, clearly you guys made that decision there. She was texting her ex. Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? We all talk to exes, man. I've got an ex-wife, and I do talk to her. So, no big deal, right? So, I got curious what they were saying. So, I snuck up to the couch from behind her and watched what was being said. He was asking for her to give him some alone time. Alone time. Yeah, the alone's a key word there. Yeah, you could underline that one. Just her and him. All she would type back was, "Oh, I don't know," and LOL. His response would be, "Oh, come on. No one would know." So I took her phone and immediately questioned it. Her face went red. I couldn't block the guy, but I told him this is her man. What makes you think that you can do things with my girl? I got the silent treatment. Well, and that was from him, not from her. She just kept on saying, "Hey, I want my phone back," and I told her, "What the hell? Why are you cheating?" And yeah, that's just nuts, man. Really, like, how can she expect to get away with that when it's in black and white? All texting is black and white unless you could change the color, right? So, yeah, that's kind of cuckoo in my view. Very cuckoo. I would have had her on the chopping block. Honestly, I really would have. I would have said enough's enough. You do it again, we're done. Period. No questions asked. Right. 3 days later, she was on the phone, then showered. Then she told me she was going to the mall for a bit. Okay, no big deal. That's what women do. They shower and they go to the mall. That's normal. Okay, unless they got a job to go to or whatever, yeah, that's normal. 1 hour later, she came back, slammed the door, face flushed, complained about the mall atmosphere. Then she said she feels gross. She is having yet another shower. Okay, red flag all over that. She was gone for an hour. Okay, acting normal. Comes back. Okay, yeah, I don't know if the slamming the door is normal for her, but her face was flushed. Okay, now what's the temperature outside? That's one thing that wasn't discussed on that. Okay, complaining about the mall atmosphere. Well, girls don't really complain about mall atmosphere. They care that they complain about prices, not the atmosphere. Like, come on. But yet, just to tip the iceberg here, she said she was feeling gross. After 1 hour, after showering, she's feeling gross. That doesn't make any sense, man. Normally they can go on for hours before they have another shower. That is, that's fishy in my view, man. That just doesn't make any sense. Like, oh yeah, no, there's no question about it, something happened. Now that was odd. She never showers that frequently. Yeah, well, most people don't. I can understand 2 or 3 showers in a day, but an hour later, come on. So I put this to the test. When she got out, she had her nightie on and laid down on the bed. I went to her and said, "I'm in the mood." She looked away, like to say, "Sorry, not in the mood now." Yeah. Okay, yeah, way to go, chickie. You really stepped your foot in the deep waters on this one, didn't you? So I got myself ready, and she gave in. As I started, I could feel the difference. A guy knows when a woman has had something going on. Well, there's always a difference there, man. Like, it's either, yeah, everyone that has been in that situation knows that there is a difference, okay? I'm not going to go into details because this is on social media after all, but yeah, there's no doubt that there is a difference in the feeling. I immediately spoke up and told her there is a difference in your body. Where the hell was she? She looked away. Face went red. She knew. She did that guy. Wow. This is definitely different compared to what I'm used to reading, man. That sucks. It really does suck. Faithfulness at the lowest, man. Like, clearly no faithfulness, but you know what I mean. Like that's just, how can someone pretend that they didn't do anything when all the red flags are there? That's clearly something happened. Unreal. So weeks later, she found out that she was pregnant. Question is, who is the father? I let that go because, well, I was crazy. That other guy disappeared and was never heard from since. Go figure. He probably got told that she got knocked up, and he left. He was smart. He left and leaves you with her and this child that may or may not be yours. Interesting. Getting booty twice, and from 2 different guys that close up, and I could just imagine what would happen there. She's going to be saying it's your child because you stuck around. Fast forward many years, the child is 3, and her parents decide to make her decision for her that she was going to move out. Hold up, what? But they are saying that she has to move out. Is she not an adult? Like, how old is she? Because being told by your own parents that you have to move out? What the you know what I mean? Like, give me a break. She agreed, though. So we started a long distance relationship. Well, that is where the hell really began. They had a tenant that was a big time interest in my girl, and definitely showed it. I heard it many times. Now, my question on that part is did you hear it happening, or you just heard it from her verbally on the phone? That's the part that where I'm kind of confused by this part. So did you actually hear this guy hitting on her while she was either on speakerphone or anything like that, right? So, but nonetheless, if you know this is happening, my question would be is, did you try and leave her, or did you try and go out there to confront this guy saying, "Hey, leave my girl alone"? On the contrary, is she a cheater? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Clearly she is. But, I'm gathering you just wanted to make bygones be bygones, right? So one day, she was doing maintenance on her dad's house. And that tenant showed up. He got her attention and kissed her. He convinced her to have sex. During this time, she was also supposed to be getting ready to pick up the child from school. So clearly, she was late picking him up. At that age, she was late? What the think about the kid before you're thinking about yourself, for Christ's sakes. Sorry, guys, it's just that, You don't make yourself late when you got to pick up a child. Now, I don't know how old the child is at this point in time. You know, what grade, it could be kindergarten, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know what I mean? Never, ever, ever choose that over your child. I have massive pet peeves about that kind of stuff because stuff happens, you know. Oh, that just irks me, you know. She admitted it to me an hour later that she slept with another guy. She isn't interested in him, but slept with him. Strange, I know. Nah, you know what? That's not. It's strange, yes, but only to a degree because it happens so often. So often. They're just there. You don't have an interest, but hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do things with you because I need to feel better. You know, like, come on. Like, jeepers, man. After a year of that, he disappeared. But another guy showed up that lived in the same area. They started hanging out a lot. Apparently, that guy kissed her, and she didn't hesitate to kiss him back. Interesting, okay. Cheating already with another dude you just met? Yeah, okay. She admitted to me a few weeks later that she once again had sex. They started dating, and then she dumped me for this guy. Well, you know what? Think about it this way, okay? She cheated on you. Excuse me. She kissed the guy and then slept with the guy, right? And now she dumps you. That's a good thing. Yeah, you get hurt. No matter how it goes, you got hurt. But now you're not on the hook anymore. Okay? Multiple times you gave her a chance, and, myself, including everyone else, would say you were a fool for doing it. Okay? But the fact is that now you are not tied down to a person that can't seem to keep her body to herself. Okay? So that's a good thing. So, now is the time for you to move on, right? 6 months in, she was contacting me because this guy was very abusive towards her. He was so controlling that she wasn't allowed to talk to friends and family. Wow, that is controlling. Holy. Who the hell stops you from talking to family? Right there and then, that's a red flag. You dump them like a bread basket, and you freaking get out of there. After a year, she finally dumped the guy and tried to come back to me. I said, not a chance. However, we did hook up for one weekend. Oh, well, at least you got something out of it, right? After that was done, another guy came along and we were seeing each other again. Yeah, guys, I know. Why, right? So she cheats on me with that guy. Then, LOL, she cheats on him with another guy she meets. Oh my God. Oh, I could just imagine what people have got to say about that. Moves away and then all of a sudden all that action going on. That's just sick. Sickening sick. Alright, like STI, can you say? You know what I mean? I told her I gave you way too many chances. Get away from me, leave me alone. She has now been a thorn in my side, suing me for child support that she can't prove is mine. Yeah, I know, guys. I was really gullible, but I learned to be stronger. Holy crap, man. This was a story that is unbearable. I've read many different stories, but a story like this, holy smokes, man! Like, it's making my head twist just knowing the fact of what she's capable of and not taking responsibility for her own actions. That's disgusting. In my view, that's really disgusting. But yet, going after you for things, you know what, man? Go for a DNA. Go after that freaking DNA. Prove it, whether or not the kid is yours. And if it is, right, then you do what you got to do to keep that child in your life. But if it's not, you say sayonara because of what she did, and then she left by herself, right? But if you're in Canada, if you raise the child a little bit, there's still a possibility that you could be on the hook for child support because that's the way it works in Canada. I don't know what it's like in America or anywhere else, but in Canada, you could still be on the hook for child support depending on how long you were the father or stepfather or whatever, depending on what the justice system says to you in that situation. So, but hey, good luck to you, man. And I hope that we can hear from you soon to get an update as to how whether or not you're single, found someone new love, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So, for everyone else, thanks for coming out and listening to the story. I know what everyone's going to say about her. Try not to be overly too, harsh, so to speak. And but I expect people to share how they feel about what she did and how crazy he was for continuously keep on taking her back. So, but anyways, guys, I gotta go on here. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys in my next story.